Vaccination plays a crucial role in the management of the health of your poultry flock. Vaccination can prevent a number of poultry diseases. Vaccination is a process in which the healthy chickens are infected in a controlled way with a dead or weakened pathogen. After the vaccination, the bird's own immune system will respond to the vaccine by, activating an army of cells designed to attain and destroy the invaders before they cause any damage to the birds. Vaccination requires energy of the bird and can be stressful and painful for the chicks, as each vaccination will result in a defense reaction. The stimulated immune response caused by the vaccine can negatively affect the bird's appetite and therefore growth at that point of time. In today's video, I'll be discussing about the vaccination program that is meant for your broilers and layers birds. So if this is your first time of watching us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified each time we upload a new video in this channel. Vaccination in chicken starts from day 1 and end in day 28 for the broilers and up to 18 weeks for the layers chicken. It can even go beyond these dates depending on the condition of the area of your farm is located. Something to note here is that vaccination programs usually vary depending on disease prevalence in the region that your farm is located. So there is nothing like one specific vaccination program or vaccination schedule. There are several important diseases of interest that every vaccination program should have, no matter the region your farm is located. For the broiler chicken, the vaccination program should not lack vaccine of these diseases. Number 1 is the Marek's disease, the Newcastle disease virus, vaccine for the infectious bronchitis, and also vaccine for the infectious muzzle disease or the Gumboro disease. This vaccine should never lack in your vaccination program. And as for the layers chicken, the list is quite long because, as we all know, the layers chicken will live more or spend more time in the farm up to even 18 to 24 months. Some of the vaccine that shouldn't lack in your vaccination program for your layers farm include vaccine for the Marek's disease, Newcastle virus, the infectious bronchitis, and the Gumboro or the infectious basal disease, vaccine for the fowl pox, fowl typhoid, and infectious coryza. Now let's start with the vaccination program for the broiler chicken. You can pause the video and take a screenshot or write down the program somewhere, and also make sure to consult a vet or an animal health expert in your area to know more about the disease that affect chicken in your area. Here is also the vaccination program for the layer chicken. You can also pause the video and take down the program schedule. Also make sure that you consult an animal health expert to make sure that, to adjust the layer vaccination program that I've given you so that it can fit that of the disease that are affecting chickens in your area. Now let's discuss how to administer vaccines in your broilers and layers and some safety precautions to take as to ensure that the other vaccine is effective after the administration. Another thing is that different vaccines have different modes of administration, as we have seen on the vaccination program table here. Now I want to discuss one of the ways of administering it, which is through the drinking water. If vaccine requires to be injected to the chicken, kindly seek the service of a qualified vet. For example, the Newcastle disease and the infectious bronchitis are usually stored in ice. Therefore, after buying, you should administer them to your chicken as soon as possible. During directing of the vaccine, when you open the bottle that contains either vaccine, first make sure that you put a water in one drinker, then dip the bottle that contains the vaccine into the water that you want to dilute the vaccine with, and open when the bottle is still in the water, because vaccine is usually packed with some air pressure, and if you open it in air, that's pressurized air may escape. Therefore, if you open it when it is in the water, then you are going to be guaranteed that all the vaccine is going to be diluted in the water. Some other precautions include, before you administer the vaccine to your birds, make sure to withdraw their water for like 4 to 5 hours prior to administering the vaccine. This is to make sure that each and every chicken drinks the water that contains the water, because they will be thirsty at that point in time. Then after you introduce their water, Other precaution include never use chlorinated water to dilute vaccine, because this other chlorine in the water kills the vaccine and reduces its effectiveness. The third precaution is that never you vaccinate sick birds or birds showing any signs of illnesses or stress. This is because the mode of action of the vaccine is to, introduce some weakened pathogens into the body of the chickens, with the aim of, alerting the immune system of the chicken to produce antibodies that are going to, help fight this infection. And if it occurs in future, so make sure that your chickens first recover from these diseases or these conditions before you administer the vaccine.